O lawin siwa e au wala i se te unga tupe mo le lumana i manuia. E mole puipuinga tau tupe o lo soifua, mai mawhai o na tainu no atu, mo so se mahua anga i te fina ngalo iai.
Samoa Life, le insiua mo tangata nuu o Samoa.
We're here to give the opportunity to people for full-time work in New Zealand as a skilled worker, so trades, carpenter, mechanic, or anyone who's successful with the quota.
Wa bili magai le wa baua. Kopi manguele kapungia, kompeni ro pen baua ngai.
A few mai nei loyal Federal Pacific Finance no so mana onga tau tupe ba serving Samoa's financial needs.
Ia o te whātala whātu Samoa po whia lawal waenga o le kelo pe o lo mwhai ona e maua maili nei porkalame ia whātala whātu ia tōwa whionga. Ai o le nei tūla o te whiawhia lawa whaelo atu o leo wa maua le awa noa le tātou porkalame. E whai e fwisi whātautan noanga ma la whionga ia Vaovasamanaia Seilala Mapusua. Ia po le whai a ongo le tātou Manu Samoa o lo whapena o na tapena atu nei Samoa le lātou tapenanga a wafoi ia taalonga lo o lumana i nei. Ia ai maise ia le tauni atu i le taalonga o le lakapi lau langi le ipo lau langi. Ia leo lo wha moe whai e whalani. I le masino o se e te mama o ke topa. Ia o le nei e wanoa. O te whātalo whāloa ia tuaila wa whionga Vaovasamanaia. Mo le te fōle whawhitai le whaamanoa mai o lau taimi pisi. I le tātou porkalame. Ia o le awa noa nei e te whātalo whai le tātou audience ma le tātou au mai mō mai fo le nei tūla.
Ia, whātalo whātuma whawhelo atu pa ia mamalo le that's no whawhong mai nei tūla. Malo lava foe, malo no sai, malo lava le sofo maumana lange ma.
Le lei whawhitai o le ata o saolo le tātou porkalame na leo te iloi whai a spisi o lau schedule. So, lo whionga Vaovasamanaia le fou o te tono le lakapia pe le fou te tono le tūlanga le o le whaia onga. Ia se saunoa ia po le asa tūlanga o ia tapenanga o le tātou au. Your team's training program o ta atia le teimi nei.
Tae mo le whawsili, ia teimi nei le whatoa amaka, amata mato tōringi o po le tapenanga mo tālonga le la soma nei le pre-World Cup. Me lua toi titi ator vai aso matuta penanga ia e tulanga pengta te leo o tato tamata alo mai atunu ese i kolope ia te minei o le fifiama i tulanga o e tato tapenanga toa mana ia tele nei vai aso mua mo o le whaingtana adjusta tōta mai le vela ma tau Samoa o le whiwhia i la tōroto e whaitaringi.
Alosu lewa e tā ua lesi esi au tunu uro piki mai pe se lete mai fo ia nisi o tamata alo. O leo te mana tua, this is one of the challenges in the past. O ile li whaia ongo fo o le tuu whata singo si au. And my are you facing the same challenge?
The challenge remains the same. Players are coming from all different parts of the world, and they're coming from different competitions. Europa, America, New Zealand, it's malato competitions. So it's a very stylish their styles of play. So that's always a challenge, and so I think I believe getting them to understand what the Manu Samoa way is, and understanding and accepting and buying into what we're trying to do as Manu Samoa is the first challenge. And I think once we can achieve that, then the flow on will be a lot easier.
What is it we're falling in place?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Fifasila to lava our was in the tūlanga leo qualification criteria for them players. Leia le former Wallabies, not former All Blacks, le team langa. That's all sila pole. How would they contribute to the preparation of World Cup? Towards the World Cup?
Tūlanga leo le swing o le eligibility criteria of World Rugby. I think le pool of players in Whainga whili mai ele au. I think that's one of the biggest impacts that it's had on Manu Samoa. It's growing the pool of players that I can select from, so competition becomes much higher, and that means we have a better, we have a higher quality of rugby players to choose from. Those players who've been able to use the eligibility change have, as you've mentioned, former All Blacks, former Wallabies, their experience and knowledge that they bring into the team. That's one of the big, another challenge for us is we don't play many games. In the past 4 years, I think we've had maybe 7 test matches. 7 test matches in a 4-year period is not a lot.
Yeah.
So having these players come in just adds to the breadth of our experience and being able to manage the game, especially at the higher level.
You have new players in the team, you select the team, and I know one of them played in the Moana Pacifica. I mean, with them being new and upcoming, how do you see their contribution for
with the new players, for example, Miracle Wailangi, they bring a lot of enthusiasm and they bring a lot of excitement into the team, and it lifts the overall feeling in the team. So again, they're hungry and they have a point to prove, and so it makes for really healthy competition in the team, and everyone understands that it's no one's place is guaranteed for the World Cup. So it's I think the younger players that have come in have been great.
And Anafi was a very interesting day for you, Manu Samoa. I mean, with all this chain of training now, interesting features coming up. Go rolling. How significant was that event yesterday to the preparation of the tour?
Yesterday was a really special day for us. One, there was this whole year's campaign towards France and the World Cup. This is the beginning of that journey, and for us to before we can go anywhere, we must first learn how to become a team.
Yes.
And the Vaovasamanaia is a great way to do that, and also a great way for our players to reconnect with Samoa, the country, and the people. Some of these players live in Samoa.
Yeah.
I think for a couple of players, this is their first time in Samoa. So to have that day yesterday on the Vaovasamanaia and having as our skipper, it was a really good day, and so yesterday was all about the beginning of our journey, but we also understand that we cannot do this alone.
Yeah.
And so on our shirts that we wore on the boat, it had full of Vaovasamanaia, and we understand that wherever we go, we take the country with us, and it's really important to get these players to understand who they represent, and also,
So how did they fare out to sea? I mean, training with the board is quite different from training with the foy. So how did they fare out to sea yesterday?
I think we were quite shaky at the start.
Malo, are you able to give us a rundown of your schedule? I mean, you have international games coming up. You also have a game with Japan, the 50th anniversary of diplomatic ties.
Yes.
Are you able to give us a rundown?
Yes, so we travel to Japan first on next week, and we have a test match against Japan on the 22nd of July. Then we return back to Samoa, and we play Fiji on the 29th of July here in Apia. And then the following week, on August the 5th, we host Tonga on the 5th of August. And then after that Tonga game, we will be naming our World Cup squad. And then the team will have a few days off before we travel to France. And then we have a game against Ireland on the 26th of August as our final warm-up game before we enter the World Cup.
Okay, one final question from Manu Samoa. Yesterday you said one heart, one beat, and we sail together with the country and the people. What are the chances of our team there to go out to the World Cup? Being the head coach.
Listen, I think I believe this team is capable of doing some pretty special things, and at the moment our whole focus is on our first game against Chile, and then then after that we'll focus on the next game and the next game. So we're taking it one game at a time, one step at a time, and whatever the next step brings us, we'll address those challenges when we get there. We will still prepare for the whole campaign, but our sole focus is Chile and making sure that we take that step first, and then we'll worry about what happens after that.
Malo, lo mai mo me la tunu ele ngata nei Samoa ka pena ko le lani ato ai me se la patato fans of Manu Samoa. Would you like to say a final to the camera? Come on,
Malo atuma paftai atu pa e mamalu ne tato tunu o tapoi mai tato Manu Samoa o pola tunu o fai vai tapoi e manmania e te lavale tapoi ngata tato tangata so se tu lalang tau sanga tu e tato mai patasi tato fola fatasi i lipo lalang paftai.
Malo paftai o tali tono ma o tali tono e fa pena tu le tu la tu me le tato tu la fola fatasi to sa po fe tu te la pena no mun le tu la tu ai ave le nei tu la mo le tu fa tai o ma to kala me mis fol pu le ngal tala mo mi mo le tu ma fa tai te le on no le fa no ino no tai ta o yo no tai mi ta o fo le ma to wa ai mai mo wa sta to fa ta no Malo fa tai ia o de pesi po ala wa ia to sa ta pen bananga ia fa manuia le tu e to ala uma pa pena ko ta pa inga la tunu ia le na sa mo to fa fonga mai se fa ta tanu anga i un pu ia ta wa va nga sa nga ma sa no fo ile ta to fa ia onga ia mo da tu le nei fa tai ma to po kalame ile to fa ta simai soifua.
Samoa's natural waters are special. Something goes in there, comes out different. Natural Samoa water, the taste of nature in a bottle.
Vaovasamanaia, I'm Jack Laban. For any competition, I'm all about speed, skills, culture, and of course, my sexy. Wow,